You, my friends, you are the new Bravehearts. You are the new warriors for freedom. You stand for financial freedom. You stand for emotional freedom. You stand for spiritual freedom. You stand for freedom, and you are the new Bravehearts. Stand up. On the count of 3, when I put this fist in the air, I want you to shout, "I'm free." Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? 1, 2, 3, I'm free. Again, 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 I'm free. And when I say 3, I want you to make the sound that you'd make if you were charging into that battlefield today, fighting for your freedom. Because guess what? You are. You're leaving here in 24 hours, 36 hours, whatever it is. And you're going back into the battlefield, and you're fighting for more freedom than you've ever created before. And I want to hear the sound that you make when you're charging that field on the count of 3. Are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, make the sound! Make it! Freedom! Freedom! Do you feel that? That unstoppable calling for freedom within every one of us? That drive to fight for what's important, for what's right to us in life? Because my friends, we're no longer facing some oppressive army trying to keep us physically under their reign. The only opponent that we now face is our shadow. It's the machine that's been running our life. It's the stories that have shaped how we see the world and how we act in it. It's everything within us that has kept us from being utterly free in this moment, like you've experienced many times this entire weekend. Free to believe fully in ourselves without a shadow of a doubt. Free to chase our dreams fearlessly. Free to inspire others to realize and see their own greatness. Free to create a world where anything is possible. Because the only thing that's going to matter, one thing I can guarantee you, is that one day every one of us is going to die. Every one of us. And when that day comes, the only thing that matters is how did you live your life? How many times did you go for it with no idea what was going to happen? How many times did you risk it all for something so much better? Because I can promise you, if you didn't get it from what we just saw, there are no guarantees in life. There are no guarantees. There's just the choices we make and the place we make them from. Are we going to live from our fear? Are we going to live from our past constraints? Are we going to live from our limitations? Or are we going to live from an unstoppable call for freedom? Are we going to live from that pure force of love that guides all of life? Will that guide us? Are we going to live for the experience of a life that's worth giving everything up for? Or are we just giving it all up and keeping the scraps? You've got to make the choice. today of what you'll stand for. You make that choice today of what you'll stand for. Are you going to stand for freedom, or are you going to sit down? And when you make that choice, you make it every day for the rest of your life, because I promise you, we will face battle after battle after battle in our life, challenge after challenge after challenge. And the only thing that matters is when we come face to face with that challenge, what are we going to stand for? Are we making the choice for freedom? Because the true warrior makes their choice, and it's freedom. They make that choice no matter how difficult the job, no matter how insurmountable the obstacle, no matter how impossible the odds, they stand for freedom. And because they do that, they're free. They're free. They live and they die as free human beings because they chose freedom. And you get to make your choice today. You get to make your choice today. From this day going forward, what are you going to stand for? What are you going to stand for in your life like never before? And when you make that choice, you honor your word. You commit to your word. You live by your word. And you will create a life more beautiful than you can imagine. You will feel the unending depth that a true warrior feels. You will feel the unending joy that a true warrior gets from life. You will feel the love that's possible when you honor your highest calling. Let's take a moment and ground this experience. When you're ready, you can sit down. And I want you to come up with I want to know the obstacle. I want to know the obstacle that you're going to face, that you're going to charge into battle for.